Hey everyone, this is Talis, and this is my garden, and this is my raised planter. You can see right here. This one is custom made, and I had it made so that it could fit the greenhouse from the Vertrug. Anyway, and so today I'm going to be planting some seeds that I pre-soaked. Actually, I didn't pre-soak them. This is my method to help them germinate faster. I put them in a paper towel, the little seeds, and then I sprinkle them with water. I fold it over, and then I take a Ziploc bag and put them inside. And so these were placed in that Ziploc bag for about 5 days, and look at it, how big they are today. And for me, it's easier because sometimes if I just put them directly into the ground, into the soil, they don't germinate as fast, and sometimes they don't germinate at all. So today I'm going to be planting these. That's all I have to do. But this one doesn't have anything. Look, I'm gonna take one of the ones. I'm gonna take one of the ones that actually germinated already. And whenever I do this, I have to be really careful, because if I don't pay attention and it stays too long, see, it tends to stick to the paper towel. Okay, what I'm going to be doing is just directly putting it into the soil. And then I cover it. Okay, and so there's more here. And see what I was saying before, how they just kind of tend to stick to the paper towel. So I would say that if you try this method of just germinating them by soaking them in a paper towel, check back like after 3 days for sure, so that they don't get stuck into the paper towel and you don't have to be pulling them. Because when you do that, you sort of just disturb the roots, and they may not grow as well. Okay, but these, only a few stuck, not a lot of them. Okay, so I'm gonna be just planting them, and it's super easy to do. All I do is just make a little hole and cover them. Anyway, I'm gonna continue doing this. I'll continue with the rest and then come back. Okay, so I've planted them around here, and I'm going to be using a little labeler because I need to remember what it is I planted where. Okay, but the rest of it, this is cilantro growing, and I started kind of late because we've had funny weather. Last night it was 39 degrees, and so even though it is covered with this greenhouse cover, it was really windy, so I didn't want to take a chance of just planting stuff and then they weren't doing well. Okay, so this is just lettuce, and then here I have Italian parsley, and this is just a couple of carrots. Actually, I planted these here last summer and they never grew, and then they stayed dormant all winter long, and this spring they just kind of sprouted. Okay, and then this one is marjoram, the variegated one, and I've had this for 2 years. This is actually the second summer that I've had it. I kept this planter out here all winter long, and it survived the winter, even though we had some really cold temperatures last winter. And then this is just what's it called? Okay, this back here is oregano. Kind of looks like the marjoram. They're part of the same family, and this one's going to seed already, and I'm going to let it seed because this way I can spread it. Okay, so here is the oregano. See how similar it looks? Oh, something's eating it. Oh gosh. Okay, so that is what's growing on this planter. And then I also have this other planter. This is the one that I made the video of, that I built myself. And so right now I'm not using it. I didn't plant anything that's growing yet. This is cilantro that I put on this side, and then I also added some of the lettuce that I planted that I just showed you at the beginning. I also put some of that here. But then I'm using it mainly because this cover does protect from frost or cool nights. And so I have more lettuce growing here. And I always label it because I think, oh, I know what I put in here, and then I realize that I don't. And then on this one, very teeny weeny bit, this is spinach growing in here. And Nicotiana. I don't see anything growing in here yet. And then I also have, there's a couple of things in here. Collias. I also have some of that here. And then here I put some arugula, but I'm not having luck with the arugula. So even though I have it on a tray to keep it wet, moist, but anyway, it's not growing. So I will keep you updated as to what grows in here and what my harvest looked like on my raised planters. I hope that you subscribe and follow along with me. Thanks for visiting my channel.